Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me video. I'm gonna go watch the Bears game in downtown Chicago, so I figured let's get ready together as we do this. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Everything I use in this video will be linked down below. I'll also give you hair details right now. So I am wearing a wig from Wow Angel Hair. It is a 5x5 closure wig. It's a wet and wavy wig, and it is 24 inches long. So yeah, that's the hair details. And I did secure it with Bold Hold Lace Jelly and their liquid gold. If you want a video on that, let me know. But for now, we're gonna just do the get ready with me, and I will see you back at the end of the video. Let's go. All right, let's get into some makeup. I'm gonna zoom you in. Hi. Okay, I already have moisturizer on. I have Bobbi Brown face base on. It's like their vitamin enriched face base. So I have that as my moisturizer. It also works as a primer, but I'm still gonna put primer on anyway. I'm gonna do something I don't normally do, which is use the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm in the shade 9.5, so not the universal shade. I'm gonna use that and then use foundation on top of that because I really want this makeup to last, because I'm gonna go watch the Bears game, and then who knows what's gonna happen after that. So okay, for primer, I'm doing the NYX the face glue primer. So I'm just putting that all on. Also, I did glue my wig down a little too low for my liking, but it is what it is. And then I just put on the primer, so now I am gonna go in with the Universal Radiant Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin, and I'm just gonna do that in my T-zone area to just give it a little bit more defense, because that's where I get the oiliest. Base is done. Now we're gonna go in with the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin in the shade 9.5. And I'm just gonna take this brush. It's a Morphe brush. I've had it for years and years and years. And I'm just gonna put this on my face as like my first base. For this, I don't know best practice of using this, I'm not gonna lie to you. I usually just go in with my brush, get some on, and put it on my face. So normally I use this instead of foundation, but because this is gonna go under my liquid foundation, I'm not gonna use too much of it. I'm just gonna be very light-handed. And obviously I am going in on my lace. I don't know, you guys. She just be doing stuff, okay? Going in with my trusty Haus Labs foundation. I am gonna use a mirror for this, so pardon me, but I'm gonna just do a couple drops on my face, and then we're gonna do. Okay. Oh, actually I'm nervous. I don't want to spill it on my shirt. So I'm just gonna put on the brush actually. And then I'm just patting it in, taking it all the way down. And I will link everything I use down below in case you want to check any of it out. Okay, that's her base. Honestly, you guys, I'm kind of pleased with that one. She's looking real flawless right now, even though I do have a few spots that are a bit of a breakout on this side of my face, but we love it. We love it. Okay, let's see. What's next? We're gonna do maybe like a little bit of contouring, bronzing, something like that. Okay, I'm using my Essence foundation stick just to add a little bit of dimension to the face. Again, my wig is a little lower down on my forehead than I would like, so I'm going to avoid putting any contour and stuff up there. So I just did it a little cheeky. I feel like I did more on that side than this side, so we're gonna go in with another swipe, and then I don't know. Honestly, when it comes to nose contour, I mean, contour in general, I don't know what I'm doing, but nose contour specifically, girl, ask somebody else. I'm just going with the flow. Okay. Blending her out. Chisel the jaw. Blend, 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 blend. On my makeup wish list is definitely that Charlotte Tilbury, that makeup wand that she has, like the contour bronzing wand thing. I really want that. I've seen the girlies use it and I'm just like, gosh, it looks so good. That could be me. What else is on my makeup wish list? The Makeup by Mario 4 brush. Really want that. Also on my wish list, the Danessa Myricks Universal Blurring Balm in the just Universal, not the Radiant. I've gotten the Radiant one on accident twice. So, just a regular one. I feel like there's probably more. Huda Beauty has this new pressed powder that I really want to try. I think that's on my list. Why am I talking about this? Anyways, okay. We're going to do blush. I'm going in with Terracotta by Juvia's Place. I'm going to be wearing orange today because the bears are orange and blue. So I didn't want to do like a bright pink or anything like that. I was like, we'll just keep it simple and do like an orangey red, just red, a red blush. Okay. It looks wild right now. I know. But guys, we just need to trust the process. This is the blush. The nose looks crazy. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, guys. Time to go in with concealer. She's gonna fix everything. This is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Chestnut. I'm also going to do over my eyes because I am going to add a little bit of eyeshadow today. Who is she? I don't know. Okay. That's the concealer. We're going to let her sit for a second and then we're going to come back and blend her out with a sponge. All right. So I sprayed my sponge with the Milani Make It Last. And now we're just going to blend her out. Before we go in with powder, I'm gonna like just kind of blend everything together with my foundation brush just to make sure there is no like crazy like harsh lines or anything like that. So I'm just gonna kind of blend all the out edges of where the concealer is. So, okay, yeah, that made it a little bit more seamless in my opinion. Okay, so for powder, we're gonna go in with the One Size powder in the shade Rich Peach. We're gonna do that, and I think we're also gonna do the Huda Beauty powder. Maybe. I don't know, guys. Yeah, why not, since we have it. Got it on my sponge, tapped it out, the excess on my hand, and now we're just gonna go in. Just set the under eye. I will say this thing does what it does. It does what it says on the tin. I say that every time I use it. I know, but it's so true. Okay. Now this side. All right. We're also gonna bake down here. Gosh, I'm making a mess. Don't look at me, I'm making a mess. I'm making a mess. She says baking. That's not baking, babes. Baking is more intense than that. That is baking. Like, what's baking? Baking is more. Baking is more. Why are we baking that part of my face? I'm gonna be honest. Babes, I don't know. I want a little powder happy, so we need to relax. We need to get ourselves together. We're gonna do some eyeshadow. I have no plans for the eyeshadow. We are definition of winging it. I didn't bring any eyeshadow brushes out with me, so I'm gonna go get them. All right, have you ever said to yourself, dang, I really should not be using this product? That's me right now using Soft Glam by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Okay. Great. So what am I gonna do first? I don't know. I want to do like an orangey red color, obviously, because the bears. But where should I start? I'm gonna start with Sienna, which is like a red. Ooh, the fallout on this bad boy. But she's still pigmented. Do you see that? Fallout crazy, pigment go crazy. You know what? We're winging it, but so far, so good. I say that, it's one color, and I'm like, amazing, stunning, 10 out of 10. Don't need anything else. Like, be so serious, okay. I'm happy. With Mulberry. Guys, I'm trying not to get fallout on the floor. That's why I'm struggling to show you guys the next color. But I'm going in with Mulberry, which is kind of like a deeper red. And I'm just taking that on the outside of my crease. I haven't done eyeshadow in a really long time, so like multiple colors, like, you know, in a while, so I don't know what I'm doing. Do we like that? All right, I'm gonna go in with Burnt Orange on my lid, and then I'm gonna go in with Cypress Umber again, like in my crease, and then I'm gonna do a glitter on top. So here's the palette. I can't really point. There's Burnt Orange, and then Cypress Umber is here. So that's the vibe. Ooh, the pigment, I tell you. Look at, guys, wow, 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 wow. Also, I don't want to hear about this palette is old. You shouldn't use this on your eyes anymore. I know. And if I get a disease from it, then we'll just cross that bridge when we get there. Okay. I have Lithium by Urban Decay from their Moon Dust collection. Let me tell you, buy this. If you're gonna get this shade, buy it when it's on sale, because $24 for a single eyeshadow is bonkers. So when it's 50% off, get her then. It's very pretty, but like that price tag really just sticker shock. What do we think? I'm kind of pleased. Hang on. Gosh, I will say though, she is pretty. Like, this is a very nice eyeshadow. And I'm applying it with my finger. That's where we are for eyeshadow. I'm gonna do something, a little something in like the brow bone, actually. All right, I'm taking Tempera, which is this shade, and then I'm just like tossing it in the brow bone. Okay. I'm interested. Okay, eyes are done. From far away you can't really see it, but you know, up close they're doing a little something something. All right, I'm wiping away the bake. I'm going in with my MAC Studio Fix powder foundation. Again, still getting used to this one because it's not my favorite powder, but I did buy her, so I'm gonna use that to help wipe away some of this bake and kind of set the rest of my face. I also need to get bronzer. I'm gonna set my forehead with that too. I am gonna go in with the Huda Beauty in a second, like the powder and powder blush, but before I do that, I'm honestly just gonna set this as it is with this spray from Milani, the Milani Make It Last. Okay. Just adding some hydration back into the face before I go in with more powder because why not? Since that's dried down, we're gonna go in with the Volume 3 palette blush duo by Juvia's Place, and I'm going in with the top shade first, and then I'll give a little with the shade at the bottom, because we have not done powder blush yet, my queens. We have not. So I did red the top color all over, and then I'm just doing the pink one concentrated right there. Now we're gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Ube Birthday Cake. I don't want to put it over the one size, but that's what's happening. But you see what I'm like, it really does wonders when it comes to blending with blush, since it is like that purpley color. So if you have a blush that's like a light pink or like any type of purple or red or whatever, it's just, in my opinion, stunning. It's stunning, babes. The way I'm holding my mirror and the blush right now, or in the powder, it's like, it's an accident waiting to happen. I'm holding it like this, guys. And if you know me, hi, hello, I'm clumsy. And then we're just gonna tap that in. We're not gonna like wipe it away because we honestly didn't put that much, but we're just gonna tap it in. Tap in. We're gonna go in with some bronzer, and then we should be donezo. This is Mocha Mami by Fenty Beauty, of course. Always Mocha Mami, always. AKA, she's the only bronzer I have. And I wouldn't have it any other way. And I am gonna put on eyeliner today, but I have to do that off camera because I'm shy. I'm shy. Guys, I'm into this makeup. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I gotta love her. I should wipe the powder and stuff out of my brows, but I don't have a napkin and I'm not getting up yet, so it is what it is. I was like, I don't have nice brows anyway, so I genuinely, I don't care. I should care, but I don't. Okay. I'm using this e.l.f. brow laminating gel by e.l.f. Imagine if I just left it like that, you know? I know some people do that and it looks really good, but I'm just, it looks wild on me, so I can't do that. But I can shape it a little bit. I feel like I could stand to use like a brow pencil and kind of make it more, give it some more substance in the front, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a brow pencil right now. The brow pencil does not exist for me. I need to get a new one, but it's, every time I go to the store I don't think about that. So that brow turned out way better than this one. Hang on, what's the problem? Why does this one look bald? I don't know. Okay, you know what, whatever, brows, you win. I'm gonna do eyeliner and then I'm gonna put on mascara. Eyeliner, I think I'm gonna do like a NYX Epic liner, something like that. I'll link it below. And then for mascara, I'm using Maybelline Sky High mascara, so I'm gonna go do that, and then we'll do the lip together, and then we'll be done. We'll also do something with the hair and make it look better than it does now, and then we'll be done. Yay! Okay, so I set my entire face again, but this time I did it with the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin setting spray, the blurring balm setting spray. I also did my mascara, and I did some little baby winged eyeliner. And now I'm gonna go in with some lip liner. So I think I'm gonna start off with Chestnut by MAC. Also don't have my handheld mirror, so I'm just gonna use the viewfinder and pray for the best. Then I'm gonna go on top of it with Morphe in the shade Trendsetter. Now I'm gonna go in with my Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick in the shade 003 Cashmere. Got this from Ulta online. I'm gonna go in now with Huda Beauty Faux Filler Lip Gloss in the shade Sugar Baby. And then in the center of my lip, I'm also gonna go in with Sugar High from NYX. This is their butter gloss, just to add a little something. All right, this is the final look with my glasses on, hair is in place. What do we think? I like it. I'm very pleased with this look. I love a good get ready with me, and I love chatting with you guys. So let me know what other type of videos that you want to see from me. If you like the look, give me a thumbs up. If you have any tips, tricks, anything like that you want to share, feel free to leave a comment. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you again for watching, and yeah, bye.